So, I originally made this video outside, like you can see right now. That's me! But the wind in the video made the audio horrible. So I'm just going to leave me outside as the background, and I'm going to redo the talking portion of the video right here, right now. So what I was talking about was this morning I said I felt like Greg the Hammer Valentine, old professional wrestler Greg the Hammer Valentine. On my run, I started out this morning. My left leg was in a lot of pain. My hip, knee, foot, ankle, everything. Pretty much the whole leg. But I kept running. And when I started to turn around to make my way back home, my leg started to loosen up. The thing with Greg the Hammer Valentine was that the story was it took him like 15, 20 minutes before he got loosened up in the ring. And then he was really able to hit his stride. That's what I felt like this morning on my run. For the first little bit, it was a lot of pain, but then I started to loosen up. Leg felt fine, so I ended up running for a little bit longer than I had intended, which is fine. And I only did it because like the first part of the run was so painful, and the second part of the run felt really, really good. So I kept running a little bit. Went around a 7 or 8K this morning. I ran a 14K on last Friday, so I didn't want to push it, do that distance again, because I was really sore after that. I'm not going to do that every day, or at least not right now every day. Going to build up to those runs. And but I did my first 14K. Feel fine this morning. Little sore, little tender, but it loosened up. I did stretch and everything, so maybe I just have to stretch a little bit more. Now, the big question everyone's been asking me, since the gyms are reopening today in a lot of places and later this week for pretty much the rest of the province I live in, Nova Scotia, is are you going back to the gym? And the answer might surprise you guys. The answer is no. I'm not going back to the gym right away. I think it's fantastic that they're opening. I think it's fantastic that people are going to go back to the gym, get a little bit of more normalcy, is that a word, in their life. I'm sure that's a word, but I'm sure I'm just pronouncing it wrong. So I think it's great. But for me, I'm at a higher risk to get and spread the coronavirus, COVID-19, just because of what my wife does. She's a first responder. She's a life flight air medical nurse and an NNP. She's out of province all of the time in hospitals all across the region, the maritime provinces, and sometimes for very serious cases, they'll go to Newfoundland, Quebec, and Ontario. But generally, they are in the Maritimes, in and out of hospitals in PEI, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, all of the time. So she's in direct contact with this almost every day. So luckily, she hasn't caught it. I haven't had it. The kids haven't had it. But we are at a higher risk. And that's not me complaining. I am super proud of what she does. Wouldn't have it any other way. She's done it for years and years and years and years and years now. So absolutely wouldn't change it. To me, she's a real life hero with what she does. Imagine how hard of a job a nurse has or doctor, nurse, whatever. Nurse. How hard a nurse's job is to do in a hospital on the ground in any regular situation. Now, imagine having to do it in a helicopter with very limited equipment when it's just you and no doctor. I mean, a lot of people don't realize that, but it's insane. So I would not imagine her doing it any other way. She absolutely loves it. Terrifies me, but she absolutely loves it, and I can fully understand why. To me, she's a real life hero, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But because of what she does, I'm at a higher risk to get it, and I'm at a higher even risk to spread it. And I would feel absolutely horrible because it's not about me. If she comes home and gives it to me, whatever. It's about me giving it to other people. If I was out in public and accidentally spread the virus, because there's a lot of people that are asymptomatic that don't know that they have it because they're not showing any symptoms. And there are people out there, but there's other people out there that get deathly sick. And I don't want to give it to anybody and have it happen to either way. I would feel absolutely horrible if that happened. So I'm going to keep my butt home. I haven't left my house pretty much other than my runs, since March 14th. And I know that date because that was the last wrestling show I was at. I haven't seen or interacted with another human being since that day. And again, it's not me complaining. I wouldn't have it any other way. She's magnificent at what she does. She helps so many people. So if that means I have to stay home for a couple extra months, so be it. I will happily do it. So that's why I'm not going back to the gym right away. But for everybody that is going back to the gym, I know Good Life is making you make an appointment, all that stuff. But I hope you all stay safe. I think it's fantastic that everything is reopening. Stores are reopening. Gyms are reopening this week. It's definitely a step forward in the right direction. Nova Scotia has had no cases now for a couple of days. So congratulations on everybody working hard to get that done. So, yeah, it's great that everything's opening. It's one step positive forward in every situation, and it means that it's one step closer for me being able to go back outside, go to the gym. But I'm quite happy to stay at home for however long it takes to get everything back to normal, if it means I have a lower risk of spreading this to anybody else. So yeah, this is me outside. Look at that amazing view. I just wanted to redo the video because the audio was horrible. It was you couldn't understand it. The wind was so bad. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know. Are you guys planning to go back to the gym this week? If so, what precautions are you taking? I'm very interested in how everybody is going to be handling everything that's opening. Social distancing is still a thing, so I'm curious as to how everybody is going to handle this situation. Thanks for watching this. What's up, wild man? I know you're watching too, and I'll see all you guys soon.